Thank you for having me here today, and I'm ready to take your questions.
Every year, the world likes to keep a close eye on the world's top CEOs and, more interestingly, the amount in their bank account. The pay divide between the rich and the poor is extremely evident when you hear that just 10 individuals are worth billions of dollars when the average household makes less than $100K per year, and others are living in life-threatening poverty. In this video, we will cover the world's highest paid CEOs and their net worth. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Starting at number 10 is Masayoshi Son, the CEO and founder of SoftBank, a Japanese multinational conglomerate holding company. Masayoshi Son has a net worth of around $21 billion. Son is a Japanese local, currently residing in Tokyo, Japan. He is ranked as the third richest person in Japan and 43rd on the Forbes list. Masayoshi Son was born on the Japanese island of Kyushu to Korean immigrant parents in the year 1957. They grew up below middle class, and their father worked at restaurants, farms, and fisheries. In 1972, when he was only 16, he met his idol, McDonald's Japan founder Den Fujita. Fujita encouraged him to study in the United States to further his education and be presented with greater opportunities in life. This is exactly what Son did. He moved to San Francisco and finished high school. He then went on to study at the University of California at Berkeley. Studying computer science and economics was Son's life for multiple years. Once he graduated at the age of just 21, he sold his very first company, a multilingual translator, for about $1 million US. After experiencing business success at such a young age, Son was motivated and inspired to continue the success. In 1980, he founded the company SoftBank, which has ultimately led to him becoming a billionaire and a very successful businessman. The billionaire holds a 29.5% stock in the SoftBank company today, the highest percentage of any partner, and was one of the earliest investors in the company, such as Yahoo, Alibaba, both which have exploded in popularity over the decades. Son has made a great name for himself as a businessman and has the success to prove it. Number 9, Elon Musk. You've probably heard this name before. Elon Musk is a force to be reckoned with and an incredibly intelligent man and inventor. Elon Musk is a born entrepreneur with a natural talent for creating and inventing. When he was just 12 years old, he created his own video game. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is his net worth? Elon Musk comes in at around $22.3 billion. That's a lot of money. The first company Elon Musk ever created was called Zip2 Corporation in 1995 with his brother, Kimball Musk. Zip2 provides licensed online city guide software to newspapers. Soon enough, Musk was providing services for huge names such as the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, he created what is now known as PayPal and sold that to eBay for an insane $180 million. A few years later, he launched his private company, SpaceX, focused on shaking up and innovating the space industry. Just 1 year later, he invested in Tesla Motors, a startup company at the time who aimed to produce all-electric production cars. Tesla soon blew up, leaving Musk to become a billionaire. Musk is one of the world's most well-known, highest-paid CEOs, and we can't wait to see what he comes up with in the future. Number 8, Dieter Schwartz. Dieter Schwartz is the CEO and owner of Lidl, Europe's largest food supplier. Lidl is a family-founded company which Schwartz joined straight after high school in 1973. In 1977, his father sadly passed, and it was time for Dieter to step up and run the company. And he did just that. He introduced the store's first hypermarket store and began to expand across Germany and the greater Europe. Not only is he mega rich, but he is also a good guy. The Dieter Schwartz Foundation was created, which promotes scientific initiatives and education. How much is Schwartz worth, you're probably asking yourself? He is worth a massive $22.6 billion. 7. Larry Page. Google. We all know it and use it on the daily. Larry Page is the CEO and brains behind the world's largest largest search engine. Not only has he blessed the world with Google, but he has created one of the best and most famous working environments for all his staff. It has been depicted in multiple movies and has always fascinated the world. Larry is worth $50.8 billion and is ranked 10th on the Forbes 2019 billionaire list. Although Larry Page has an endless supply of wealth, he is still known to be an introvert and enjoys his own company. We can definitely relate to this. He is known and has always been known as a naturally talented leader and an intelligent individual. Google is a great platform that is incredibly helpful on the daily. Everything Google has created has been a massive success and made the CEO billions of dollars. We can't wait to see what else Google will create in the years to come. 6. Michael Bloomberg. The CEO and co-founder of Bloomberg LP, a popular media and financial company, Bloomberg has a net worth of $55.5 billion and is currently 77 years old, living in the United States. For over a decade, this financial mogul worked for the Salomon Brothers, a former investment bank in New York City. Eventually, he was able to make partner, but was fired after 15 years of dedicated service with their company. Although many would have struggled to get back on their feet, Bloomberg seemed almost unfazed. He co-founded Innovative Market Systems and, in 2001, later renamed his company Bloomberg LP. His company became wildly successful, landing him amongst some of the richest men in the world. Additionally, he was elected as the New York City mayor. He held this position for 12 years. Not only is he extremely wealthy and successful, he is kind and generous. Over the years, Bloomberg has donated an estimated $8 billion to a variety of causes, including gun control and climate change awareness. Seeing billionaires give back to society and really making a positive impact, for many, is what we like to see. Using your extreme wealth to help others and the world is very generous and the right thing to do. You should always try to give back if you can, and that goes for everyone. 5. Mark Zuckerberg. Another well-known name, Mark Zuckerberg is the founder and CEO of Facebook. Regarded as a self-made billionaire, Zuckerberg's story is truly incredible. Currently, he is worth $62.3 billion and is ranked 8th in Forbes 2019 billionaires list. Zuckerberg's success began in his dorm room at Harvard University when he was just 19. He created a website called Facebook, a platform where you could add friends, talk to friends, post photos online for others to see, and just interact with new people. Quickly, it became the biggest social media platform and now has over 2 billion users and continues to evolve. Later on in his career, he bought Instagram, which has over 1 billion active users, and WhatsApp, which has 1.5 billion users. Zuckerberg has only continued to further his career and evolve his company. He is a natural-born entrepreneur and has experienced great success in his lifetime, and he is only 35 years old today. 4. Carlos Slim Helu. Carlos Slim Helu is the CEO of the biggest telecommunications company in Latin America, América Móvil. He is worth an incredible $64 billion and is ranked 5th on Forbes 2019 billionaire list. Stock trading became a huge part of Helu's life, and he eventually opened his own brokerage. This created a strong income source for Carlos and was the beginning of his billionaire journey. He began buying struggling firms and buying stocks and shares. This only grew his wealth and has led him to become a billionaire today. 3. Bernard Arnault. The CEO of Financier Agache, a luxury goods holding company, Bernard Arnault is a mega billionaire with a net worth of $76 billion. Arnault acquired this wealth through overseeing more than 70 luxury brands. Some of these include Sephora, Louis Vuitton, and Dior. While he has been in charge, these luxury brands have seen massive growth and have become the world's largest makers of luxury items. Bernard has always been a very intelligent individual. He studied engineering and went on to work for his father's construction company. Following this venture, he started his company Financier Agache and became one of the richest men in the world. 2. Warren Buffett, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational conglomerate holding company. Over the years, Buffett has gained the trust and respect of huge companies while also investing in them. These companies include Coca-Cola, American Express, and IBM. Warren Buffett is worth a crazy $82.5 billion and is ranked third on Forbes' 2019 billionaires list. Warren is known as one of the greatest investors of all time, famously nicknamed Oracle of Omaha, a salute to his prosperous career. A very smart, talented entrepreneur, Buffett has created mass success for himself and will always be known as one of the wealthiest men in the world. Number 1. Jeff Bezos. Coming in at number 1 is Jeff Bezos, the CEO and founder of the wildly popular website Amazon. Bezos is the wealthiest man in the world and in history. He is worth so much money, it's hard to even imagine that much money existing. Jeff has a net worth of $131 billion and is ranked number 1 on Forbes' 2018 billionaire ranking. He graduated from Princeton University in 1986 and was offered multiple jobs at great-paying companies such as Intel, Anderson Consulting, and more. Bezos began his Amazon journey by selling books online from his small garage in Seattle. His parents gave him $300,000 to invest in his Amazon business plan. Originally, the company was called Cadabra, but soon changed to Amazon after the Amazon River. Bezos told investors that his company had a 70% chance of failing. Now look at it. Arguably one of the most used and visited websites in the world. And there you have it, 10 of the world's wealthiest CEOs. Seeing these people who are worth insane amounts of money makes you think about the pay divide in our society. There are only a handful of billionaires in the world, but still, they hold pretty much all of the world's wealth. Regardless, the people on this list have worked hard for their success and are natural-born entrepreneurs. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.